What's up, everybody? As you can already tell, we have a different video this week, and you probably read the thumbnail and saw the caption already that we have a huge announcement to make and we need your help. So let's dive on into it. So let's start off with the announcement, which is one that I'm super excited for, but it is kind of a bittersweet thing. We have finally purchased a piece of land up in Soldotna, Alaska, to be able to build the Alaskan Quilt Store. Now, a lot of you guys are thinking right now, but Teancum, you have a quilt store in Alaska. That is true. We do have a quilt store in Alaska. However, it is not up to snuff for us. Now, what I mean by that is that we are renting the place. There's lots of rules and regulations there that kind of hinder us a little bit from doing what we like to do. In addition to, it's too small. It's too small, guys. It's too small of a store for what we want to achieve there. We have purchased a piece of land not very far from the current location that we are going to be building a quilt store there. Now, this quilt store is going to include lots of other features that the current one does not have, but the biggest one that you will be most excited for is that it will have a retreat center attached to it. Now, retreat center means that we're going to probably have some retreats up there, as you guys know, in addition to being able to provide better services to the locals of Alaska, to the tourists of Alaska, and hopefully to help support some of you guys out there, because Alaska has a different look, has different fabric and different stylings, and as you've seen, they have some of the coolest designers out there, with especially with the laser cut appliques that they're doing up there. So it's a whole different variety that we don't offer here locally at Soya. So we want to be able to bring all that, but here's the part where we need your help, okay? It's not that we haven't opened up quilt stores before, that we haven't purchased quilt stores or anything like that, or haven't set up a quilt store. It's that we've never done it from ground zero, nothing. Okay, and this is what it's going to include. It is going to include the brick and mortar, a retreat center. It's also going to require cabins on the property. That way when you're coming to stay, that you have a nice place to stay as well for those amazing retreats that we'll be hosting in years to come. In addition to, maybe you're just passing on through and there's not retreats, you will be able to rent out the cabins and still enjoy the quilt store and all the many wonderful things of Alaska. Now, Alaska is a beautiful place. It has lots of peace there. It's actually one of my mom's most favorite places on the planet because there's like a serenity there. It's majestic. It's an amazing place, and why we love it so much. For anyone who's been up there, it's impossible to explain the majesticness of Alaska to a person. And so you'll be able to have a nice, safe place to stay during your time up there, and also be able to participate in any activities at the quilt store, or maybe you're just coming to hang out. You'll have that option as well with those cabins being on site. But we want to bring you along for the ride. You haven't missed much so far. We've got dirt and we've got a couple of holes. That's about where we're at here. So this is kind of the call to action part of this, which is that we need your help. Soya was not built just by us, it was built by you guys, the community. So we come back to the community, as we always do, and ask for a little more help. There are a couple of things that you could do that would really help us out. First and foremost is hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with your friends. Number two is continue participating in our live events that we have here on YouTube. In addition to that, if you need something, maybe a yard of white fabric or a spool of thread, make sure you're checking out soyaquilting.com. Now, option number three and how you can help out is if you enjoy our content, and you like what we're doing, and you like kind of our plans for the future here, is join our membership club. Now, here on YouTube, there is a paid subscription, which is a membership, that we give you additional content, we give you a bunch of different extra resources, in addition to that, some voting power on what happens next for the channel. And you also get some additional voting power on some of our decisions for this quilt shop that we're building. And additionally, one extra little perk that we're going to be adding just for this video series is that if you're a member, your name will be presented at the end of the videos for our building the Alaska Quilt Shop, because we super appreciate you guys and all the support that you're giving us. And additionally, most of the dollars from that membership, that paid subscription, goes into the fund for the Alaska Quilt Shop. So we're super excited about that. And it's a good way just to contribute and also get additional content as well. Some of you guys are kind of asking yourselves probably of like, what like other perks am I going to get, right, as the consumer? And let me tell you them. Number one is that we're gonna have a lot of sales, okay? We're gonna give lots of good discounts. That way we can hopefully speed up the process of building this quilt store. In addition to that, the Alaska Quilt Store will stock other things than what we stock here. For instance, they stock a lot more outdoorsy things. They're much more heavy on batiks than we are. There are a couple sections in the store that I would love to build, which we don't have the space for in our current location, which is like a flannel section. Flannel is really big in Alaska. It's not big in Las Vegas, but we'll be able to offer more products due to having this new location. Lots of changes there as far as product style. Next one is the retreat center. We're building a retreat center there, which is gonna be an amazing place to be able to come and sew. We want you guys to come enjoy the retreat center. So for the very first year after completion, if you'd like to come and do a little getaway, if you guys want to rent out the retreat center, we're giving it to anyone who wants it for the first year for free. So what that means is maybe you and a group of your friends want to go up and enjoy that amazing location, you can. The retreat center will be for free. Obviously, lodging and other things that have costs associated to them will be as per whatever the costs are, but the location of that retreat center will be free to access for the first year. Whether you're local or just a tourist or just passing through, that shop will be there for you. Number 3 is that we are going to have large scale retreats up there, meaning that the Soya team goes up there just like the retreats here in Las Vegas. Now, because you guys are helping us out with this for our large scale retreats, what we're going to do is offer them a discounted price for the first few events to be able to allow you to come up and enjoy this amazing retreat center, and also put on a full retreat. That means the food, that means the lodging, that means, you know, the Soya flair. And lastly, what you'll be getting is different kinds of live events from Alaska. They offer more products, they offer different things than we do. We'll be able to offer a wider selection, not only on our lives, but also on our .com websites as well. That way we can add a little bit more pizzazz to what we're doing. And additionally, you'll have one more quilt store here in America that is continuing this amazing craft. Now, I understand that for a lot of us, you have a local quilt store that you love, that you participate in, but as you've seen over the last many years, we're getting fewer and fewer quilt stores and less are opening up, and we want to help contribute in the opening up factor of quilt stores. We want quilt stores to be around. We love brick and mortars. We love being able to be with the people, and that the people have a centralized hub. And we want one of those hubs for the people of Alaska. And hopefully, guys, if this is a successful program, that we can continue branching out. Now, my last little bit here in closing is that I just want to give a huge shout out to you guys, the customers, friends, and family that we've met over the last many years. We have been doing Soya Quilting for 9 years. We're about to hit our 10-year anniversary in the next 6 months, and it's kind of surreal. And we are just so grateful for all the support that you've given us over the last almost decade, and that you continue to give us. And we want to always keep pushing forward in that to provide better services in more locations, and hopefully one day be in a community near you as well. We're gonna label this for today the Great Alaska Quilt Shop Project. That is going to be the name for it. We don't know what name the new store or new location is going to be. Kind of buckle up and strap in, guys. This is going to be a wild ride, and you're going to be able to see it from start to finish. So, moral of the story, we appreciate you guys, and the Great Alaskan Quilt Shop is coming. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next one.